Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the 2026 University of Idaho Excellence Awards. I am Shea Rogandade, ASUI President. It is my pleasure to be here today. Employees of our university are key to the success of students. I can personally attest to the vital role they've played in my journey as a Vandal. I am grateful for the staff who helped me navigate being a student and the professors who taught me and mentored me. I couldn't be prouder to stand here today to help celebrate all of you. Congratulations on your incredible efforts that have gained the acclaim of your peers. In my time as ASUI President, I've learned a lot from university leadership, and I can attribute much of that to a great relationship with our president, Scott Green. Please join me in honoring the employees of the University of Idaho as we close another year, another chapter at our shared alma mater.
Thank you, Shea. And to our Vandal family, I'm grateful for your dedication and hard work. It's been another amazing year at the University of Idaho. Steady enrollment growth, record fundraising, and record research funding. And we've grown enrollment for 10 straight semesters. And this spring, we have more students on campus than we've had in any spring semester. We've wrapped up our brave, bold, unstoppable campaign by soaring past our goal, raising more than $550 million. And last year, we earned R1 research classification from Carnegie, joining the top 4 universities in the country. We're the first and only R1 institution in Idaho, and we conduct more research than all the other universities in the state combined. We continue to build on our success and raise the bar. To our award recipients, your colleagues shared stories of hard work, talent, determination that have led to your recognition today. Your continued dedication to the University of Idaho and to each other is what drives our success. No matter your role at our university, we rely on you, your skill, your commitment, and enthusiasm to meet the needs of our students. Today, we recognize and celebrate selected employees making a difference in our community. Their work inspires all of us. I'd like to thank P1FCU, whose sponsorship helps make this event possible. We appreciate their support of our Vandal community. And P1FCU President and CEO Chris Loseth is here to share a few words. I think he's working his way around here. So please welcome Chris.
Good afternoon. It's great to be here. I've been surrounded by University of Idaho my whole life. I was a young child, and I hoped I would get a little taller and a little stronger and could run faster and could play on the field here, but I was just an Orfino maniac that didn't quite make it, so didn't have those skills. It's our honor to have the opportunity to participate. A few years ago, Mike Bone was the athletic director here, and we did a lot of things with Mike, and I said, Mike, there's a lot of great things at the university, but it's the staff that we really want to help focus on. So we gave awards at halftime at the football games, and even the time that Idaho played at WSU, we gave the award there when Idaho took the field over to increase the amount of folks that could come to the games and qualify for different things. And when we got back into some of the things we've been doing, I kept telling Ben, we want to recognize the staff. We want to be involved. So it took about a year to put it together, but we're so involved in Elevate Idaho and Beams. We're working with the financial aid department. We're working in a lot of different areas in the school, but in the business I run, we have quite a few employees. Over the years, I've been there a long time, 36 years. There were 17 of us when I started. Now there's about 500 of us. And, when you're running a business, you need to know the why. And I've always wanted to know the why. And the why is easy. Vision statements, mission statements, policy procedures are all great, but the why. And we don't do anything different than a lot of people. We have a lot of the same products and all those kind of things. But the why we're good is because of our staff. because of our people. And they do everything for us, and they do all the work. And they make it all happen, because they're the why of what we do. And you're the why of University of Idaho's one of the greatest universities in the whole United States. So thank you from our hearts, and we'll be here with you throughout the year doing various things, and we just appreciate the opportunity. Congratulations to all of you and the winners.
Thank you, Chris. Our first set of awards honor our staff employees. Please welcome to the stage Blaine Eccles, Vice Provost for Student Affairs and Dean of Students, to deliver the Outstanding Staff Awards. Blaine.
Oh, what a beautiful day it is, right? I tell parents it's sunny and 75 all the time here in Moscow, Idaho. So it's a wonderful day to be here, and I love having P1FCU being a sponsor of this as well. So thank you so much, Chris, for being here with us today. The Staff Education Awards are given to a child, stepchild, grandchild, or legal dependent of a current U of I board-appointed member or honored staff member or retiree. The awards are given for the academic year and are intended to help students on their educational journey. Each of these students will receive a $500 award for the upcoming academic year. Please hold your applause until I finish naming all of our recipients. Our first recipient is Jacob Cornwall. Jacob is a junior majoring in chemical engineering who is generous with his time and knowledge, regularly hosting study groups and mentoring peers. Jacob is the son of Lila Cornwall, Director of Student Accounts. Suzanne Storhawk. Suzanne is a graduate student in the College of Art and Architecture, studying architecture, who approaches her academic goals with focus, perseverance, and genuine enthusiasm for learning. Suzanne is the daughter of Delana Storhawk, business officer and assistant to the Vice Provost for Strategic Enrollment Management. Suzanne unfortunately could not join us today, but we honor her just the same. And then we have Chesney Helmke, who is majoring in Recreation, Sport, and Tourism Management with a minor in Marketing. She is involved in many extracurricular activities across campus, including an internship in the Trademark and Licensing Department. Chesney is the daughter of Angela Helmke, Director of Campus Visits and Events. And unfortunately, Chesney also cannot join us today. And then we have June Kirchmeyer. June is a future music education and film studies double major, and June will be a third-generation Vandal, continuing a meaningful family connection to the University of Idaho. June is the daughter of staff member Ben Kirchmeyer, Systems Infrastructure Manager in the Department of Infrastructure and IT Operations, and faculty member Barb Kirchmeyer, Director of General Education. Congratulations to these wonderful recipients. We accomplish all we do at the University of Idaho with the help of our dedicated staff. The Outstanding Employee Awards honor staff employees recognized by their coworkers and their supervisors. Staff qualifying for the awards are nominated by their peers, reviewed by the Staff Council Awards Subcommittee and previous recipients, and are ranked, ranked for their exceptional effort, initiative, quality of service, and interpersonal relationships. This year, there are 3 outstanding individuals for the Administrative Assistant Award. Please hold your applause once again until I finish naming all of our amazing recipients. The first recipient is Jennifer Baillargenhawk, Program Coordinator for Independent Study in Idaho. Jennifer manages complex student registration processes and played a key role in maintaining accuracy and access during a major system transition. She supports students around the world as they work toward their educational goals. The second recipient is Kathleen Skogard, Administrative Specialist in the Office of Research and Economic Development. Kathleen provides high-quality support for research operations across campus. Kathleen contributes to an onboarding and staff development, assists with complex administrative workflows, and serves as a trusted resource to colleagues. She helps keep daily operations running smoothly and effectively. And our third recipient is Sharon Murdoch, Executive Assistant for Academic Programs in the College of Agricultural and Life Sciences. Sharon oversees college scholarship awarding and graduation processes, supports multiple academic leaders, and serves as a consistent resource for students. Sharon helps ensure academic programs operate smoothly while fostering a welcoming, student-centered environment. Please congratulate all these individuals again for their outstanding accomplishments. This year, there are 2 outstanding exempt employee awards that we are going to be sharing today. Please hold your applause until I finish naming both of these incredible award recipients. The first recipient is Barbara Broyles, Program Manager for the Center on Disabilities and Human Development. Barbara supports a program that provides training and technical assistance to Idaho educators. In this role, she manages a high-volume help desk serving school districts throughout the state. Her organization, reliability, and willingness to step in where needed makes her a key support for statewide educational services. Our second recipient is Blair Ellert, Technical Business Analyst in the Office of Sponsored Programs. Blair is the functional expert for the university's research administration system, VERIS, and we all know about VERIS. Through proactive system updates, reporting improvements, and workflow automation, their work has reduced administrative burden, improved accuracy, and ensured continued compliance during periods of significant federal regulatory change. And we all know there's been a lot of regulatory change the last couple of years, so thank you. Congratulations very much for Barbara and Blair. This year's Outstanding Skilled Trade Employee demonstrates exceptional persistence and craftsmanship in maintaining campus heating systems, especially in December when we know that's very important. Known for fast response, clear follow-up, and a positive professional presence, this employee exemplifies the reliability and care that defines service. Congratulations to STEAM Specialist Michael Mell. Once again, congratulations, Michael. The Outstanding Team Award was established in 2006 to honor a group of individuals who have collaborated as a team to provide exceptional, non-routine service. They must have played a positive and critical role in the work of the team, demonstrated creativity, collegiality, and commitment to the excellence of the outcome, and worked above and beyond normal job description requirements. This year's Outstanding Team created and launched a university-wide onboarding program that filled a long-standing gap in welcoming and connecting new employees to the University of Idaho and the Vandal family. In response to feedback indicating the absence of a meaningful onboarding experience, this voluntary cross-campus group designed and implemented Vandal Onboarding, a 3-part program focused on student success, campus connection, and community engagement. Since its launch in 2024, the team has welcomed hundreds of new employees through in-person sessions, expanded access to remote employees, and built a program that fosters belonging, connection, and early engagement. This year's award goes to the Vandal Onboarding Team. Congratulations. I'm now going to say hold your applause, but I kind of screwed that up, so that's on me. Anyway, I want to now introduce the individuals of the team, and please hold your applause until we get them all on the stage. Jane Westervelt, who's the Executive Assistant of Environmental and Health and Safety. Celi Rivera, Administrative Specialist, Center for Excellence in Teaching and Learning. Riley Rainchess, Human Resources Recruitment Assistant. John Kosh, Director of Business Development, Marketing, and Communications in Auxiliary Services. Sean McElraith, Executive Assistant in Vandal Athletics. Someone I've just met, Barb Smith, Executive Assistant to the Vice Provost for Student Affairs. She keeps me sane every day. Christy Day, Human Resources Coordinator. Emily McLarnon, the Outstanding Case Manager and the Dean of Students Office. And of course, Jody Walker, Co-Chief Marketing Officer and the quieter one in University Communications and Marketing. Please give a round of applause and congratulations to our recipients. What a beautiful group of people. Look at them all. They're so vandally. That's so awesome. Just what you'd expect from an onboarding team. I would like to now introduce our next award. To present the next award, I invite to the stage the 2025 Lawrence C. McBride Prize recipient, Jana Joyce. Come on down, Jana.
The Lawrence C. McBride Prize was established by private donors in 2002 to recognize exempt staff for exemplary service to the University of Idaho. This prize, the first of its kind, complements the Outstanding Employee Awards. Nominees for this prize should emulate as closely as possible the example that was set by retired staff member Larry McBride during his nearly 20 years of distinguished service to the university. The prize recognizes service far beyond the expectations of the job description. In fact, accomplishing one's job well does not appear on the list of criteria. The selection criteria include the following descriptors: exemplary imagination, creativity, can-do attitude, loyal, dedicated, supportive, enthusiastic, highest performance standards for self and others, dependable, and friendly.
Well, what I enjoy about it is there's something new every day. My job primarily is to make sure there's resources for our students and our faculty to do what they do. And so that's pretty enjoyable, and it's always something different.
It was probably one of the biggest honors of my life. Such an honor, even just to be nominated for this award. It was very much a shock to me. All my efforts that I try to put in every single day are noticed and appreciated at this level. You know, I feel very appreciated in my office. So going to this level just meant the world to me. I could also use this as another platform to advocate for staff, and that you can just put your mind to something and you can achieve great things.
The things that I appreciate the most in my position are the people. I mean, that's why I've stayed so long. The University of Idaho is large enough that we can do anything, and yet it's small enough that you can get to know every person you work with across the campus. Our college sees and teaches the most students across the campus, no matter what their major is. This award was shocking to receive, and I was honored beyond belief, and I really am very appreciative of even to be nominated, much less receive the award, is quite the honor.
We get to support the students kind of behind the scenes, being good stewards of the finances for the university, allow the students to hopefully have a smooth road when they're in school. They have a lot of hurdles, and hopefully the finance side is not one of them. We were able to capture over $14 million in research expenditures. I could not have done it without all the people in the units. And I know I'm sitting here receiving this award, but it's really for all of them. Being presented with this award was, it's humbling, and I'm just thankful that I can be among those that are honored for that.
The 2026 Lawrence C. McBride Prize recipient is Director of Development for the College of Science, Eric Bennett. Eric couldn't join us today, but we still want to take this opportunity to recognize his outstanding achievement. Eric's work exemplifies service that extends far beyond any formal role by cultivating enduring relationships with alumni and donors and safeguarding donor intent. He helped achieve the College of Science's strongest fundraising year ever and ensured that one of its most significant planned gifts was realized with care and integrity. His commitment routinely extends beyond expectation, strengthening stewardship practices, improving scholarship processes, and offering steady support to faculty, staff, alumni, and students. Congratulations, Eric. Our next set of awards honor our research faculty and graduate students. Please welcome to the staff, Chris Namora, Vice President for Research and Economic Development, to deliver the Excellence in Research and Creativity Awards, postdoctoral and postdoctoral awards.
The University of Idaho is our state's R1 research university. Our shared research mission positions students and faculty to work side by side, answering complex questions for Idaho and beyond. The Excellence in Research and Creative Activity Award recognizes achievement in all forms of scholarly activity, spanning from artistic creations to scientific breakthroughs. This year's recipient demonstrates research excellence through an interdisciplinary body of work with global impact. His scholarship integrates ecological theory with applied science to address complex challenges in wildlife conservation, climate, and land management, resulting in influential publications and sustained external funding. The recipient of this award is Associate Professor Ryan Long from Fish and Wildlife Sciences. The postdoctoral awards are co-sponsored by the College of Graduate Studies and the Office of Research and Economic Development. The Outstanding Postdoctoral Fellow Award is part of the continuing effort to recognize and encourage excellence in research and other creative activities. This year's recipient exemplifies postdoctoral excellence through innovative, independent research carried out in close collaboration with faculty and partners. Within a short time, she secured competitive external funding and introduced specialized research capacity that expanded the institution's technical toolkit. From the Hagerman Aquaculture Research Institute and the Department of Fish and Wildlife Sciences, congratulations to Marina Subramaniam. The Outstanding Postdoctoral Mentoring Award was created to recognize faculty who demonstrate exceptional support and guidance for postdoctoral scholars. This year's recipient demonstrates outstanding mentoring through consistent guidance and strong support for professional growth. By creating opportunities for research productivity, collaboration, and career development, she prepares postdoctoral scholars for continued success throughout their careers. Congratulations to Associate Professor Sarah Wu from Chemical and Biological Engineering. Accepting the award on Sarah's behalf is her postdoc, Sidra Saqib. To introduce the Donald Crawford Graduate Faculty Mentoring Award and Outstanding Graduate Student Awards, please welcome to the stage Jerry McMurtry, Dean of the College of Graduate Studies.
The Donald Crawford Graduate Faculty Mentoring Award honors the efforts of faculty who excel as graduate student mentors. The award is named for its first recipient, Donald Crawford. By mentoring students through degree planning and engaging them as co-authors in publications and conference presentations, the work of this year's recipient supports both scholarly development and timely degree completion. This year's award goes to Professor Janine Dara from the Department of Curriculum and Instruction. The Outstanding Graduate Student Teaching Award is part of the Graduate and Professional Student Association and College of Graduate Studies effort to support and recognize outstanding teaching by graduate students. Our graduate students teach classes and labs, mentor undergraduates, and assist professors in course design and development. This year's recipient demonstrates outstanding teaching through skilled instruction and meaningful mentorship. As an instructor of record for first-year writing courses, she fosters learning environments that strengthen students' confidence as writers and academic thinkers. This year's award goes to MFA Creative Writing candidate Annie Scheneman. The Outstanding Graduate Student Research and Creative Activity Award reflects the Graduate and Professional Students Association and College of Graduate Studies effort to recognize and encourage excellence by our post-baccalaureate students. This year's award, a graduate student whose innovative research advances solutions in energy and environmental sustainability. His work combines rigorous scholarship with broad dissemination and applied impact. This year's award goes to PhD candidate in chemical engineering, Ahmad Mukhtar. Please join me in congratulating the outstanding group of award recipients. To introduce our faculty awards, I welcome to the stage Diane Kelly Riley, Vice Provost for Faculty.
It's
my privilege to provide support to my colleagues as the Vice Provost for faculty. I help recruit, retain, and develop high-quality faculty who aspire to excellence in research, teaching, and service. Today's recipients certainly live up to that. The Advising Excellence Award recognizes and encourages interactions we have with our students, a vital part of the academic experience. This year we have both faculty and staff recipients. This year's faculty recipient demonstrates a deeply attentive, proactive approach that supports students through complex and professional pathways. By providing clear program maps, monitoring progress before challenges become barriers, and remaining consistently available during critical moments, this advisor helps students move forward with confidence. Congratulations to Clinical Associate Professor Corey McKenna from Curriculum and Instruction. This year's staff recipient demonstrates proactive communication and student-centered support by creating scalable tools such as weekly newsletters, degree planning resources, and mental health guides. This advisor manages a consistently large caseload, helping students feel capable and confident as they navigate their academic paths. Congratulations to Academic Advisor Amber Ziegler. The Excellence in Teaching Award was created in the 1990s and recognizes exceptional faculty who help students achieve the university's learning outcomes through curricular and co-curricular experiences. This enables our graduates to lead in a rapidly changing world. Across a wide range of courses, this year's recipient integrates rigorous instruction with experiential learning, undergraduate research, and global engagement, equipping students to think critically, apply evidence, and connect theory to real-world challenges. This year's award goes to Associate Professor and Department Chair of Politics and Philosophy, Florian Justwan. The Hoffman Award in Teaching Excellence is presented to an earlier career full-time faculty member with 3 to 6 years of experience. This award recognizes and encourages teaching excellence. The award was established in 2007 and is funded by the Jesse and Mabel Hoffman Endowment Fund. This year's recipient is recognized for intentional course design, reflective practice, and a strong connection between theory and real-world application. Students consistently describe their experience with him as purposeful, engaging, and impactful, demonstrating both instructional rigor and a deep commitment to effective teaching. This year's award goes to Assistant Professor Ryan Gillespie from Curriculum and Instruction. The Outreach and Engagement Excellence Award is given to a faculty member who excels at outreach and engagement, that is anchored in scholarship and conducted in collaboration with individuals, communities, organizations, or businesses in a context of partnership and reciprocity. This year's recipient has expanded post-secondary education opportunities for students with disabilities across Idaho, most notably through the founding of Vandal Quest. These collaborative statewide initiatives translate research into practice and deliver measurable impact for students, families, and communities. This year's award goes to Associate Professor Andrew Sheaf from Curriculum and Instruction. They're really cleaning up. The General Education Teaching Award recognizes individuals who demonstrate teaching excellence and passion in advancing skills, knowledge, and interests of students at the University of Idaho. Across courses ranging from introductory Spanish to the capstone experience, this year's recipient creates engaging classrooms that emphasize communication, critical thinking, and real-world application. She consistently demonstrates how general education courses can be both rigorous and transformative. This year's award goes to Associate Professor Ashley Kerr from the School of Global Studies. The General Education Service Award recognizes individuals who demonstrate exemplary service to the University of Idaho General Education Program. Such service supports practices that enhance student achievement, student access, and the development of student problem-solving skills that align with learning outcomes. This year's recipient is recognized for long-standing leadership at both the university and state levels, and she has strengthened curriculum alignment, supported faculty in course design and assessment, and advanced the role of oral communication within general education. This year's award goes to Professor of Communication and Associate Dean in Class, Annette Falwell. Oh, and Annette was also working with students down in Orofino today, and so she said she was afraid she might get stuck behind a logging truck or a farming truck. It's that season, so she could not join us. So let's recognize her accomplishments and give her another round of applause. The Excellence in Interdisciplinary and Collaborative Efforts Award was established to recognize and honor faculty members who exemplify accomplishments that work across disciplinary boundaries with broad impacts for their efforts. This year, the award goes to a team whose work has transformed introductory mathematics education through sustained efforts across roles, disciplines, and academic units. By redesigning curriculum, instruction, assessment, and student support structures, the team addressed long-standing challenges affecting student progress across their majors. Their coordinated, data-informed approach produced measurable improvements in student success and established a scalable model with broad, lasting impact across the university. This year's award goes to a team of faculty and staff from the Department of Mathematics and Statistical Science. So please hold your applause until I finish naming all of the members of the team, but I'll have them come out as I call their names. So this year's awardees are Teresa Allen, Senior Instructor; Timothy Baster, Clinical Assistant Professor; Susan Cazot, Instructor; Jordan Hardy, Instructor; Michael Love, Instructor; Annalise Nielsen, Instructor; John Paulina, Instructor; Molly Sutter, Instructor; Roy Cruz, Academic Specialist. Congratulations to this fantastic team. Let's give them a round of applause. Delay across the front. Bravo. All right, and then during this excellent awards ceremony, we'd like to take a brief moment to highlight the exceptional service of our Provost and Executive Vice President, Tori Lawrence. He became interim provost in May 2020 and assumed the role of the official role of provost and executive vice president in November of 2020. He will conclude his service in June 2026, and he's returning to his faculty role. Not retiring, but he's returning to his faculty role. He started at a really quiet time of the university. So, as provost, Tori has helped navigate the University of Idaho in partnership with President Green and others through very challenging times, beginning with major university budgetary challenges, significant executive leadership changes, and then the COVID-19 pandemic. And if those challenging times weren't enough, his thoughtful and empathetic leadership helped the campus community navigate the heinous and tragic Capitol crimes of November 2022. Through it all, he's remained approachable, accessible, and empathetic to U of I faculty, staff, and students, and to our state leaders. Tori has established a collaborative, effective partnership between shared governance leaders and university leaders, and he fostered relationship with shared governance representatives. He led the institution through the creation of the Vandal Budget Hybrid model, as well as U of I's recent reaccreditation, and he has helped spearhead the U of I strategic plan. He's played a role in some of U of I's recent successes, including achieving R1 status, continuous enrollment growth, and a highly successful capital campaign. So we wish you, Tori, all the best in the next stage of your career, and we're grateful for the contributions you've made to the Vandal family. Thank you so much. And now, after we put him on an awkward spot, I'd like to invite Provost Lawrence to the podium to announce our University Mid-Career and Distinguished Professor Awards.
That was not in the script that I had. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. It means so much. Thank you. But we're here to celebrate a variety of awards. So next up, we have an award that recognizes a wide range of activities in education, research, and outreach at our university. The University Mid-Career Award was established in 2012 to acknowledge achievements made by gifted faculty members in the middle of their career who demonstrate a commitment to outstanding scholarship, teaching, engagement, and service. Please hold your applause until all of our finalists are named and receive their awards here on stage. First, Shi-Yi Chen, Associate Professor in the Margaret Ritchie School of Family and Consumer Sciences, is a nationally recognized scholar whose externally funded research advances understanding of young children's learning, translating theory into practice to support educators and families across rural Idaho. Catherine Egan Loyacano, Associate Professor in the Department of Movement Sciences, has built an influential research program in physical education and health that connects scholarship with practice. Her externally funded work, strong record of mentorship, and deep community engagement have shaped professional education and policy across Idaho. Jeffrey Herron, Professor in the College of Law, advances legal education through the integration of clinical teaching, impactful scholarship, and community-focused advocacy. His leadership of the Immigration, Litigation, and Appellate Clinic pairs rigorous student mentorship with high-impact legal advocacy, shaping both the education of future attorneys and access to justice for immigrant communities. Ashley Kerr, Associate Professor in the School of Global Studies. Dr. Kerr advances influential scholarship on Latin American culture, science, and society through award-winning research and sustained mentorship. Her work strengthens both academic excellence and community engagement. Amin Merkawi, Associate Professor in the Department of Nuclear Engineering and Industrial Management. Dr. Mercowie has developed an impactful research program in sustainable manufacturing, energy systems, and critical materials. Through externally funded interdisciplinary work and broad collaboration with national partners, their research advances innovative engineering solutions while strengthening student mentorship and applied impact. Unfortunately, Amin could not be with us today. Diana Mitchell, Associate Professor in the Department of Biological Sciences. Dr. Mitchell leads a highly respected research program advancing the understanding of retinal development and regeneration. Her externally funded work and sustained leadership in graduate training have strengthened scientific capacity and student success at the University of Idaho. Christopher Rumin, Associate Professor in the Department of Mathematical and Statistical Science. Dr. Rumin advances consequential research in mathematical biology, focused on infectious disease dynamics and spillover risk. His data-driven modeling and collaborative scholarship have strengthened interdisciplinary research and student training while contributing to advances in public health science. Daniel Robertson, Associate Professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering. Dr. Robertson leads innovative research in crop biomechanics that connects engineering science with global food security. His externally funded, highly cited work has produced patented technologies now used beyond the laboratory while supporting hands-on student research and industry collaboration. Philip Stevens, Associate Professor in the Department of Culture, Society, and Justice. Dr. Stevens advances scholarship in anthropology and education that connects ethnographic research with teaching practice. Through their leadership of American Indian Studies and long-standing partnerships with tribal communities, their work has strengthened curriculum development, graduate training, and community engagement. Scholarship at the University of Idaho. Congratulations to each of these mid-career award recipients. There's no doubt you'll continue to excel and make a difference for our students, our state, and our world. The future of the University of Idaho is obviously very bright. Congratulations. The final faculty awards, the bestowing of the honorific rank of University Distinguished Professor. This rank is awarded to faculty in recognition of sustained excellence as judged by peers in scholarly, creative, and artistic achievement, the impact of extension and outreach efforts, breadth and depth of teaching in their discipline, and university service that addresses the needs of one or more external publics. The first award recipient.
I feel particularly charmed when a student who enters my class with clear uneasiness, after several weeks or a few months of practicing this skill of writing and thinking about language, will approach me and say, you know, I initially thought that I wasn't a writer, it just wasn't for me, but I've come to realize that I am actually a writer. And this idea of not transforming people's abilities, but transforming their attitudes toward writing is particularly meaningful. It's happened on a number of occasions.
I enjoy everything about my job. I feel really fortunate to be at the University of Idaho. I've been lucky to have great students. A lot of them have gone on to do graduate work, and they're music educators across the country, and they're performing in various ensembles. It makes me feel proud that I've been able to help them, and really happy that I've been able to contribute to their lives.
I am a success if, together with my colleagues, our students are achieving their dreams and using their law degrees to pursue fulfilling and meaningful careers. Every day in the classroom, they make comments or ask questions that give me new perspectives on the law and the legal systems that operate around us. And in fact, many of my law review articles are inspired by classroom conversations I've had with my students.
What I love about my position is really interacting with students and then also exploring and investigating. About a third of the day I like to be in the lab, talking to students, working on things. Success to me is seeing the students grow, so from when they graduate in their position, am I arming them with the right tools so they can succeed in their career? When they sort of go off on their own, you're quite proud. So I think, it's made me grow scientifically, it's expanded the type of things I'm doing. So I think it's really good to be recognized for your efforts. I'm under the radar a lot of the times, and then this is sort of recognize that I have made an impact, and I think I'm quite proud of that impact I've done.
The first award recipient is a globally respected scholar whose research has reshaped scientific understanding of human milk biology and maternal infant nutrition. Her work has informed clinical and public health practice, secured sustained federal support for large-scale research programs, and she earned election to the prestigious National Academy of Medicine. Through influential publications, widely used textbooks, and deep mentorship of students and faculty, she has elevated both her field and the University of Idaho. Congratulations to University Distinguished Professor and the Director of the Margaret Ritchie School of Family and Consumer Sciences, Professor Shelley McGuire. Our next recipient is an internationally recognized scholar whose research has reshaped the understanding of wildland fire behavior and ecosystem response in a changing climate. Integrating physics, ecology, remote sensing, and plant physiology, his work has advanced how fires are measured, modeled, and managed, while informing wildfire policy and practice at national and international levels. Congratulations to University Distinguished Professor and Department Chair of Earth and Spatial Sciences, Alastair Smith.
The meaningful work, commitment, the commitment to our mission and devotion to each other is truly inspiring. I appreciate the hard work of the staff and faculty committees to collect, review, and organize the awards process and bring this event to life. It's important that we take time to reflect upon the amazing work of the past year and remind us that the future is full of opportunities. It's a great time to be a Vandal. So congratulations to all of our award recipients. So before we close our program, I'd like to invite Staff Council and Faculty Senate leaders Kristen Haltner and Cody Williams to share a few words. There they are.
Thank you, President Green. Wow, is what I have to say. I'm so proud and honored to work with these amazing colleagues. As the leaders of Staff Council and Faculty Senate, we also wanted to pause to acknowledge the extensive work done by our colleagues in reviewing and selecting the award recipients. Thank you for all of your efforts. The fact that we can acknowledge our colleagues and give these awards are a result of your hard work.
Congratulations again to this year's award recipients, and thank you to everyone across the U of I for your work. What we were able to accomplish at the university can be attributed to you and your efforts, and it's a pleasure to celebrate with all of you. We hope you will join us immediately following this ceremony for the Employee Appreciation Reception. There will be food and drinks on the east lawn outside of the administration building. To close out our program, please join us in singing the Vandal Fight song.
It is. Let's go get something to eat.
Right, I know. It's nice to see you. How we can have gotten